Federal government finally reveals foreign terrorists behind most killings in northern Nigeria. The federal government has disclosed that a large number of terrorists carrying out deadly attacks in northern Nigeria are not Nigerians. According to the government, these fighters entered the country through weak and porous borders, and you are opening your mouth to say it, that you have weak and porous borders. You people are so shameless. So shameless. Federal government, you are opening your mouth to say that people that are not from your country entered into your country through weak and porous borders, and you are not ashamed to say it. The revelation was made by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Judge Akume, a meeting with members of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria in Abuja on Sunday. Akume said intelligence reports from security agencies shows that many suspects have been arrested. Arrested where? Arrested where? People should be deceiving yourselves there. I beg. Osani Agoni says Tojibele is a foreigner. Those that are used to move around military vehicles are also foreigners. I mean, Tojibele's men. Do we call them foreigners even though their village and family are known? Don't mind them. Ibrahim says, how can a foreigner come without invitation? They say they can invite them from all over West Africa to come and fight for them. What is the federal government doing about that? Fiyoki says, the Nigerian failed government is our terror. If they leave, we will have peace, I'm telling you. Son Samuel says, that is not a good excuse. You get, they enter through porous border. And you cannot fix the porous border. It's not a good excuse to justify the buyings your soldiers are for decoration. Kelly Tefemi says, terrorism is the vehicle of the APC to power. I'm telling you. Aladejo says, which one are we going to follow if security agents wants to buy them? You as northern politician would say, no, don't buy them. They are our children. Now you came out and said they are foreigners. What time foreigners became your children? Northern politicians are just deceiving Tinubu to make money with Afghanistan ideology. They try to use Tinubu till when they will enter Villa. You will not know. Jamilu also says, the Nigerian government, including federal government, state government and local government, let's join together to fight terrorists to finish. Ifeanyi Nacho says, weak and porous borders. Shame on you. You cannot continue to poorly gaslight this country just to protect your corruption position. It is always better to shut up than to be cowardly and sound this highly hypocritical. Foreign terrorists indeed. Heartless Jack. Don't mind them. The weak and porous borders. Do you notice where they've been telling us that the border is weak, is porous, and then people have not done anything to fix it since? Why? Every time weak and porous border. Very shameless set of people. Tina Blessing says, fellow Nigerians, keep your fingers crossed and watch the wonders of this corrupt government. Suddenly, solutions to end bandits, kidnappers, and terrorism will emerge in the campaign era. Now, so, after election, it will continue again. That's how they used to do. Oh, Miss Jacita says, truth is far from that. Bebo Toji, Dogo, Kidi, and Saidako, etc. are all these North Nigerians from Northwest. First also, he says, if they are foreigners, why not treat them as spies and murderers instead of swapping them with kidnapped victims? Anthony Aglarawe says, are they the ones collecting ransom? Why are we allowing them if they are foreigners? Wouldn't arresting them or buying them on site be better? Nahum Ibrahim says, I hope the government are also seeing them. Also, what is their response to this picture? Please, Honor says, Gumi told Nigerians that the bandit terrorists are their children, husbands and siblings. So what are you telling us again? Saying that they are foreigners. How can foreigners be the children of Gumi and his fellow Fulani people? Ben Friday says, the weak and porous border is under local government, right? Don't mind those ones. Aglia says, is Gumi a foreigner? He has been saying it clearly that the terrorists are northern warriors. Which one is the Akume now? Defending Nigeria terrorists. I pray he remains alive and witness the day Fulanis will execute them to them, the federal executives. Okay. Jesus says, we are not after their identity, just find them, buy them and secure us. Period. Period though. Austin says, so it's foreign terrorists that you people wanted to negotiate with and settle them with Nigeria's money, abi? Ganiyu says then Nigerian government, whose fault? Whose fault? Chado says these people were brought into the country deliberately in anticipation of winning the election in 2015. Yes, they went to bring them in, and now they can't talk to them any longer. Their water don't pass Gary. By the politicians to cause chaos in the event of losing the election, and afterwards they were all nationalized as Nigerians by the introduction of that national identity card scheme. Even if they are nationalized, where are their homes in Nigeria? They should be driven to go back to where they come from. That's all. Chigozie says, what about those ones that are being integrated into the Nigerian military? It's all you have been saying for years without solution. Do you get? You are not solving the porous border and weak border. You keep telling us that they enter through the weak and porous border. What have you done about that weak and porous border? Zachariah says Akume should be one of those who murder thousands of people in Benue State and Plateau State. Clap for yourself. If Fulani people that buy thousands of people are from outside the country, as you are saying, then the blood of innocent people are upon you. Because you find yourself in government so you can talk rubbish. You should know that government is come and go. Ashley says, are those foreign terrorists more powerful than the federal government? I wonder. David Sinebon says, I'm surprised that the federal government is saying this now. What kind of leaders do we have in Nigeria? Have we forgotten so quick when Buhari threw our borders wide open in the north for free entry for over 1 million jihadists? Please stop deceiving yourself and Nigerians. We know the truth. Walter Smith says, I expected something new and advanced, not what children kindergarten know. We also heard that Find has known the people behind. Who is Find? Behind the terrorism. Why come up without this cheap remark? Odumo says useless people everywhere. Like I said, what sort of useless revelation is this? Your people are being decimated by terrorists, and whether you call them local or foreign terrorists, how does that solve the problem of insecurity? I wonder. Jemisi says they are foreigners, yet upon arrest they are integrated into the Nigerian society and are recruited into the Nigerian army, police, defense, civil defense, Nigerian custom, and the Nigerian immigration service, terming them as repentant Boko Haram. Nigerian government is a big joke, I'm telling you. She says don't mind the useless government of lies. APC is party that imports terrorists and arms them to buy citizens. Where is the lie? My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.